So that was the answer yesterday, the reason why he said he didn't want to answer. So we went from the answer is yes to I misheard the question to I misunderstood the question to it would be irresponsible and disrespectful of me to answer the question. And then today, though, he decided that he would answer the question.
So here's the deal. If we're all supposed to answer hypothetical questions, knowing what we know now, what would you have done? I would have not engaged. I would not have gone into Iraq.
Okay. So this has been 4 days now of him answering this question. Yes, I misheard, I misunderstood, I won't answer it, and then no. But then right after he said no today, no, we shouldn't have gone into Iraq, he then also immediately said going into Iraq was a good idea. He said the world today is safer because Saddam Hussein is gone. It's significantly safer. So if you are George W. Bush's brother and you are running for president very soon after the presidency of George W. Bush, you should expect to be able to answer a basic question about the war your brother started, which is widely viewed as the worst foreign policy blunder in the United States in a generation. Jeb Bush doesn't seem to be able to handle even that totally predictable, basic qualifying question for his candidacy. We're now 4 days into him trying to answer it, and he still doesn't totally make sense. And the way he handled it in terms of using a surrogate and then the misunderstanding and then no, I won't answer it and then I will answer it and then I'll qualify. So for Republicans, this is an interesting spot in the overall campaign for the presidency. If their safe school, right, is starting to look like a bad idea. If Jeb Bush, the purported frontrunner, is already failing the basic stuff he knows he has to get right, what that does is it makes the whole huge field of Republican candidates who aren't Jeb Bush not just interesting for being such a big field, it makes it potentially important who's in that field, because one of them is going to have to be the nominee if Jeb Bush cannot be the nominee.